After spending a peaceful night at Ayane Kirasaki's house, Ilya and the others go out early in the morning to look for other contestants who have a junction card. None of them managed to find any useful information related to the Holy Mahjong War after asking around all morning, let alone find any other contestants. As it gets closer to noon, they decide to end their aimless search and go to a famous cafe nearby called Ethernet to have lunch before making further plans. Ilya said, "Do you think that suspicious nun is deceiving us? Maybe there's no such thing as this so-called Holy Mahjong War." Who cares whether it's true or not? Let's fill our tummies first. I've decided on what I'm going to eat. What about you two? I've decided too, sorry Miyu. I'll pay you back after we return to Fuyuki City. It's alright. I can treat you to whatever you want to eat, Ilya. So order everything you want. After coming to this foreign world, the things troubling Ilya and the others the thing troubling Ilya and the others the most is money and not the loss of their transformation ability. Fortunately, for some reason, Miyu's bank card is still able to withdraw money here, so they don't need to worry about funds in this short term. While waiting for their meals to arrive, they start discussing what they'll do in the afternoon. What should we do? 8:37. Please enjoy your meal. Thanks. They have yet to come to a conclusion as too many things are still unclear. At this time, a tall waiter delivers their meals to them. Let's eat first. We won't think of any good idea on an empty stomach. That waiter! Kuro looks at the waiter's disappearing figure seriously. Although he hasn't done anything suspicious, Kuro notices a strange aura and dissonated from him. Am I thinking too much? Is there something strange about the waiter? No, I just think his server's attitude is great because he doesn't disturb customers. Anyway, this cake looks so nice. We should start eating now. After eating lunch, Ilya and the others decide to go to a nearby Mahjong Pearl to learn more about the Holy Mahjong War based on the clue that the winner will be decided on in the game of Mahjong. Sometime after they leave, Sometime after they leave, the tall waiter 8:37 comes to the table where they were eating and starts to clean the table. After he puts the chairs back into place, he noticed an envelope on the spot where Ilya was sitting. He doesn't know who put the letter there, but the familiar wax seal on it reminds him that this letter is for him. After cleaning away the dishes, he goes behind the bar and opens the envelope, which only has a card and a photo in it. The photo is of the 3 girls he saw earlier. And around the head of the white-haired girls... and around the head of the white-haired girl's face is a red circle and some eye-catching red letters. Oh, what the heck? Targets. What? It's getting late. Let's call it for a day. Yeah, Miss Ayane will start to worry about us if we're too late. The girls need to pass through an old street to get back to Ayane Kirasaki's home. Ayane Kirasaki led the way yesterday, so now they are walking back to their house without her. Illya realizes the street is dimly lit, and few string lamps on the street in the busy city center and eerie quiet. It would be bad if a stalker is secretly following us at this time. Kuro, don't say such a scary things. Then it's a shame that I'm not trying to scare you. Eh? Someone is following us? Miu turns around immediately and look into a distant vigilantly. Kuro, who has already noticed something, looks relaxed on the surface, but she has already grabbed the hands of her two companions and is ready to escape at any time. Mr. Stalker, it mustn't have been easy to follow us all this time. Why don't you appear and say what you want and say it in person? 837 walks out of the shadow as silently as ever. In response of the confused look on their face of Illya and the others, he reviews the card in his hand and answers their questions. That's a Genshin card? Whoa! It looks like today isn't a fruitless day after all. I'm afraid it won't be that simple. If he just wants to challenge us to a mahjong game, why would he need to follow us all the way here? Does he want to snatch our card by force? As if to confirm Miu's concern, 837 takes out a pistol from his waist. He aims at it at the ground in front of them instead of at them. What's happening? Jinshin, Gunner. 837 requests a mahjong game. After speaking, 837 shoots at the ground as Illya and the other look on in surprise. An automatic mahjong table rises slowly from the ground. Whoo, high tech! A mahjong table appeared from the ground? This is so weird. Mahjong table shouldn't appear out of thin air. Although it's weird, I don't think two magical girls like you who can transfer should be complaining about this. According to the rule of Holy Mahjong War, the owner of a Genshin card can summon a mahjong table anytime and anywhere to start a mahjong game. For some reason, seeing something ridiculous like this is making me believe that this Holy Mahjong War is real. Which of you will play against me? His cold voice awakened Illya and Miu from their confusion and brings them back to this unbelievable reality. We need 4 people to play mahjong. Don't we have just the right number of people? There are 4 people on your side. 4 people? Haha, so I've been discovered, huh? Illya looks up at where the sound is coming from and sees a familiar figure standing on the table, on the telephone pole above their heads. That it? Gil? You're here too? More importantly, how did you climb up there? I was enjoying the scenery where I hear a familiar voice. I understand that you have many questions, but you don't need to know so many things about the king, in short. Gil jumps and lands nimbly beside the mahjong table. There's no need to be nervous. As a fellow visitor of this strange world, I'm your companion this time. depends on what you actually do.
You're so cautious. But I guess being cautious is a good thing in this holy Mahjong world.
Gil, you already know about the holy Mahjong world?
Oh, I heard about the general situation for the suspicious nun. I wasn't interested in this at first because my absolute luck means that Mahjong can't even be considered entertainment to me. So I was thinking of exploring this city while waiting until you deal with everything.
What changes your mind then? What changed your mind then? Don't tell me you suddenly realized that you should be nice to the girls?
It's because I've encountered someone I disliked.
Although Gil is still smiling, there's a faint murderous aurora around him.
This may be our first meeting, but somehow I don't like you very much. One opponent has been confirmed. Have you decided who the other two players will be yet?
You're quite confident. It'll be the three of us against you. Aren't you afraid that we'll work together?
It'll be challenging, but it is still acceptable. Wouldn't be fair if you count me in?
A cheerful voice breaks the tense atmosphere. A red-haired boy who looks like a high school student walks over from behind 837.
Good evening, Mr. A.
Natsuhiko Takikawa. Okay.
Hi.
After seeing a regular customer at the cafe, 837 hesitates about whether he should complete the mission elsewhere, but when he sees the other person takes out a card, much like the one in his hand, he knows he was worrying too much.
Hi everyone, I'm Natsuhiko Takikawa from Asaha High School. My card is the brother card. Can I also play in this game?
Red hair. A cheerful and warm smile. And he has the brother card. I don't even know where to start complaining about this.
You don't need to force yourself if it is inconvenient. I can watch from the sideline.
No, it's not inconvenient. We're just... If I look closely, I can see some big differences, but they're still somewhat similar. As it is Natsuhiko Takikawa's first time meeting Illya and the others. He obviously doesn't know that the girls are surprised, because he is very similar to someone close to them in both appearance and temperament. In that case, Gil, let's be partners in the first game.
Okay, but before that,
like magic, Gil's take out a box and place on the mahjong table. Judging from the sound of it makes, it seems like its contents are quite heavy.
What the? Gold mahjong tile? Are these made out of pure gold? You want to use this set of tiles? What's your purpose? What a foolish question. The king is playing in this game, so it's only normal to use pure gold mahjong tiles that are befitting of the king.
That's enough. Let's start already. I won't have the energy to play if I keep complaining about things.
Hahaha, I'm no match for you guys at all. It looks like my run in this competition will come to an early end.
Natsuhiko Takikawa is obviously not in a good condition today. Not only did he fail to shoot a good ball, but his score also became negative really early on, which meant he had no chance of winning after that. Everyone will start attacking you once you are at a disadvantage. The more you want to attack, the easier it is to lose points. I need to be more cautious when I play, or else I will drag Ilya down. Although Kuro won quite a few points, I feel like it's disrespectful to always lay traps with Suji. Hey, which side are you on? Jeez. I'm working hard so that we can return to our own world. Kuro is always able to avoid dealing in and win via unexpected method. On the other hand, Gil is able to dominate the game with his powerful luck, as he said. As for A37,
No. Oh, triplet. 3 concealed triplets.
as always, he uses the strategy of using Damaten until the very end. Although he doesn't win lots of points, he is always able to accurately hit the target he is aiming at.
You won't call Licht even with that hand? Since you made it impossible for me to do anything with an A pin after your con. You have a very high chance of winning off a tile I play, as well as a chance of assembling 4 concealed triplet. However, you finished the game in such a petty way. Victory only requires a reliable strategy. Haha, you still don't understand.
Gil lifts the hair in front of his forehead. Although the direct tie just now doesn't affect the overall situation, no matter how serious it is, an offense against the king is an offense nonetheless.
Those who drown with their dreams are ridiculous. Those who drown with their dreams are ridiculous. But those who don't have dreams are not worthy of victory.
Double Lichi! You call a double Lichi right after you become the dealer? The luck is just too... Never mind, I don't care as long as it doesn't affect me. If one has no choice but to take the dealer's double Lichi seriously, the other 3 players all choose to defend by using the last discarded safe tile tactic or playing relatively safe tiles.
Lichi!
Gil, didn't you already call Lichi? This is obviously against the rules. I've never heard of any rules of special rules that allow a player to call Lichis repeatedly.
Rules? How ridiculous. The king makes the rules. Listen up. After this, I'll call Lichi whatever I play a tile until I win the game, or it ends in a draw. Each Lichi bet will count as 1 hunt.
What's up with these ridiculous rules? Even though the hunt count would be impressive if you win. Do you understand the risk of doing this?
That's right. If any of us win, it's possible for us to make a comeback with these points. This is my mercy for you, Gunner. This isn't a bad thing for you, right? This is indeed an effective way to finish you off. Then be grateful to me for your mercy and struggle as hard as you can.
After that, Gil places Lichi bets on the table one after another like he said he would. Seeing that they have so much to gain, the other 3 players give up on playing defensively and trying their best to build a good hand.
Okay, thank you all for trying your best. But the game is over now. Sumo!
Gil reveals his hand according to the king's rule. This hand, which uses up 18 lychee beds, it's a counted Yakuman. Holy, what the heck? It's a counted Yakuman with a 3-way wait. And didn't you already reach Tsumo a long time ago? You called double lychee, but only called Tsumo on the last tile, if I remember correctly. This means, Gil, were you aiming to defeat all 3 opponents at the same time?
That's right. This hand is not only a counted Yakuman, but it's also a recreation of a local Yaku double lychee and under the sea. Only one person can stand at the top. This is how the king wins.
But local Yaku are generally only counted in games unless all party agrees to it beforehand.
I just don't want to waste time meaninglessly. If you want to see another double lychee and under the sea, then I don't mind accompanying you all for a little longer. That's not necessary. We will count it as a double Yakuman. This game is over.
Fine! We'll be getting the card either way, so I don't mind.
My points are already negative anyway, so let's leave it like this.
In the end, because 837 accepted Gil's Tsumo double Yakuman for some reason, the Holy Mahjong War game ended with Gil defeating all 3 opponents by himself. As for the card's ownership, Gil generously gave the card to Ilya and the others, and then left after waving goodbye. The girls who received 2 cards at once happily continue on their way home. Meanwhile, the 2 contestants who lost
It looks like Miss Kirasaki has nothing to worry about. Those children are playing well, so they'll be fine. But still, I wonder if that omnipotent wish granting device really works. Maybe I can use it to get the limited edition sneaker I wanted earlier. By the way, Mr. A, don't you feel sad about what happened? You would have had a chance to turn the situation around if that wasn't a double Yakuman. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect my missions.
After confirming that Ilya and the others have left, 837 take out his mobile phone and start writing a text message to report on the situation. His mission this time is mainly to evaluate Ilya and the others by testing their strength through the game, which is requested by someone. Ooh, I wonder who that someone is. At prison, it seems that Kuro has the strength of an expert, but it doesn't seem like she displayed her full strength because of a major unpredictable factor in this game, Gil. Gil did not rely on the tile efficiency in terms of tile discarded. He only relied on his strong luck to get an ideal hand. If his strong luck is ruled out, his skill might even only be at the level of a beginner. But strong luck also is a type of strength. Totally. Oh my god. Judging purely based on this, there's no question that Gil should be evaluated as dangerous